Hi everyone. I am going to show you how to use some material that you have available that many don't realize it is available. So I'm going to try to make this quick. Now I'm on a Mac, so it may look different, but it is overall the same. And you can see I'm on the home page. I am going to take you on a journey of where you are to go to do Unit 5, 6, 7, and 10 assignments. It's where you can get help to do them. First, you must read the textbook. If you haven't read it, you're not going to be able to know or understand how to do the activity. Now, when it comes to doing the assignment, first of all, the assignment is, if we go down to Unit 5, I'm going to click on that, and we get this. So we're going to go to assignment, and it's called the Integumentary System. Now, you're going to be looking at function and organs a little differently than you were in the first 4 units. Now, to get the assignment, it's not here. You have to go and get it in doc sharing. It says it right there. It's the SC 121 Unit 5 Assignment Lab Worksheet. So we're going to go to doc sharing, and you're going to go to assignments, and here they all are. Okay, all your assignments, you see what I see right there. Okay, once you download and open up the assignment, there's going to be a lot of graphics on it. That is not what it's supposed to look like. I'm going to show you what it's to look like in 1 minute. Now, I sent this out in the email last week, or yesterday actually, and this is what you submit to me. Not all the pictures, not a PDF. This is a Word document, and all you need to do is write the answers here. I do not need your pictures, and this is it. This is all I want. Okay, let's go back to the classroom. Close up a few things here. Okay, now we're going to go to Read, Study, Practice. That's that link that you've used for the labs. Okay, now you're going to go to Real Anatomy. Now this is where many students have a hard time, and I'm going to show you in the skeletal section what to do. They all work the same way. You have to do integument in the first one. Might as well go in there. So we'll click on that. And this is what opens up. Now, the first thing you need to see is all of the different structures in the different part of the body. You can see, if I click on that, the orange highlight will tell you what area of the skin we're talking about. You're looking at skin anterior view and antebrachium. Brachium is this part of the arm. Anterior is the front of the body. If I want to go posterior, let's see, I'm trying to find out if we can turn this guy around. Oh, here we do. Here's posterior. See, you have to hunt. I hate to say it, but that's what you have to do. Now you can scroll. I'm going through. Watch in the upper right what happens as I scroll over here. So it just changed what layer you're looking at. Let's go back to where you were. And I'm going to go back to the anterior view. So I click on that. If I want to turn them to the right, that's the right arm. His behind. Posterior. Left side, lateral. And of course you can also, ooh, we lost them. But we can make them bigger. Let's go to anterior view again. And see, we sort of made them bigger. Now, if you want to move them around, that hand should do it. There we go. You see, you just play. You can even take a picture. Name the image, and you can save it for future use. See how it downloaded? And it's right there. And then you can also, I think it'll read
Integument skin layer.
Tells you what to do. Okay, so we are on the skin anterior view. Let's go to the abdomen. Okay, now I'm going to show you something else. This is the section we're looking at. We're looking at the abdomen. We're looking at the front. Now I want to point your attention over here. Abdomen. First of all, you can read about it, which you should. Now we're going to view related images. Note that it's a link. Click. Now we can, let's say we take that picture. You know what? I'm going to go to the bones. Let's go to skeletal, because this is where a lot of students had trouble. I'm going to go to look at the cervical vertebrae, which is the neck, and you can see it's right there. It's not that good a view. We can't really see too much. So I'm going to move them around. I made it bigger. And right now we're looking at the cervical vertebrae, which is your neck. Okay, there's 7 bones there. You're going to go to view related images. Oh, wow. There's a lot here. So there's a lot of pieces of bones that you need to look at. I am going to take this. It's one you have to look at in the lab. When you do the homework, you're going to have to look at the bones to figure out what bone are you looking at. Superior view. You're looking from the top down. You're looking from the head. You're standing over the person and you're looking through their head down so that you're on top of the vertebrae. So this is the first cervical vertebrae. And it's very unusual looking. It's got a lot of pieces. But what sits here is your skull. No, gee, look what I did. It's called the superior articular surface. Another thing you need to know is terminology. Superior, inferior, anterior, posterior, lateral. If you don't know those words, you're not going to be able to do this assignment either. And that is Chapter 1 material. Okay, let's go to view related images on this. Okay, let's click. It doesn't have related images. Okay, so we've got that. Oh, another section. This is the lateral mass. What's this? Posterior arch. That's your back. Guess what this is? Anterior. That's your neck. In the front. You can touch it. This is in the back. Okay, let's go. I want to say skeletal. See, right now we're on the atlas. This changes all the different sections that I just went through. See, transverse foramen's a hole. See right there? Okay, let's get rid of this guy. I want to go. Now I want to stay skeletal. See, I'm learning as I go. Let's go back here. Start over. Okay, now I want this. So now I'm going to look at the clavicle. There's the clavicle. View related images. Here's the clavicle. Here's a clavicle. That's the bone in the front of your neck. It's at the lower part of the neck. It actually attaches to the scapula and your arm. So it's connected to the sternum, your breastbone. Inferior view, I'm looking from the bottom. Superior, I'm looking from the top. Let's look at it from the top. So this is all the top. Acromial end. What's the acromion process? Look over here. Laterally directed acromial end of the clavicle is superior to inferior flattened extremity that articulates with the acromion of the scapula. Okay. A lot of words here. I understood all of them, but it doesn't help if I do and you don't. That's how you learn. It is so, so important that you understand what we're looking at. When this says the laterally directed, lateral is going out from the center. It's on the side. It's away from the center. So I'm looking at the shoulder side. Okay, so this is by the shoulder. Directed acromial end of the clavicle, that's what we're looking at, is a superior to inferior flattened extremity. So what that's saying is that it has a superior top and it has an inferior bottom that are sort of attached to each other. And it articulates, it works with, it's a joint. And articulates are two bones that articulate together to allow movement. It articulates with the acromion of the scapula. Well, what's the scapula? Let's go back. I'm going to go back here. Go to skeletal. Okay, now I was looking at the scapula. So let's find it. Here we are, scapula. Look at where it is. Let's get a closer view. And this changed. And that's the neck. Let's go view related. Where's the scapula? They don't have it here. I guess they're not showing you a little section. Well, I want you to see that you have to move it around. You can see it lands on different parts. Look here, then look here. And then you can also take a picture of it, save it, and you have it. And what I did is that's the cervical vertebra superior view. So it gets saved as that. So you can save that on your computer. Well, that is. So I want you to move around and play. That's the only way you're going to learn. If we go back to the integument, you're going to the skin. I'm going to go to the chin. Okay, so we've got the chin right there. Let's see if there's any related images. Well, they only had the anterior posterior view. So that's all you can see unless you want right lateral where you get the right arm, or left lateral where you get the left arm. But here you can see the chin is still highlighted because that's what I selected. Elbow. Here we are. View related images. Okay. Self-assessment. Why would I want to do that? Because you have a test at the end. You can put some questions, you can pick the sections you want, and you can test yourself. And that is what a practical exam and your final exam needs you to know is this material. So I hope this helped. I know I was sort of fooling around, but I wanted to show you that's how you have to do it. Move it around. There is a tour here. If you want to take the tour, I have no clue what that is. But it's probably good.
Welcome to Real Anatomy. This is your home screen from which you choose what you would like to explore.
I stopped it.
Choose to explore a system by clicking on one of the boxes.
See, it'll tell you what to do. You can listen to that on your own time. Okay? So, this probably is longer than